Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about Cloak Dagger, season number 2, episode number 7, Vikingtown. Vikingtown Sound. This episode is directed by Joe Bukowski. And here we have Tandy. She has been captured. And she has been drugged up and kept against her will by Andre and Leah, who we thought was sweet and nice. We thought Andre was sweet and nice too. Turned out they're pure evil. Excuse me. And you got Andre pretty much trying to find ways to get inside their heads, because he's able to go inside the dark dimension and then play around with the records and mess with people's minds and use hurts them with fears, their pain, and uses them pretty much make them feel better by making them feel crap, like for crap. So he puts the pain on them and he feels fantastic. And so now he's trying to find better ways to deal with this stuff without actually, to make it last longer, to make the pain go away longer. Because it's only temporary. Like a little temporary fix. He feels better for a moment, but the pain keeps coming back. And you see him also interacting with Auntie Chantel, who's like the voodoo priestess. And she has her powers of her own, who also seem to be able to enter into the dark force dimension. And you see them having their sort of like battle in this episode here, which is very interesting. And she also pretty much telling him that, well, he has the potential to become a godlike being with even more power, whatever that means. So you got Tandy trying to get free from this place, but she can't leave. And then she meets this girl named Dale, who like pretty much lost all her hope, and she has been pretty much almost like putting away, like brainwashed to stay there. She can leave anytime she wants to. The door is open, but she just won't leave. She's like that bird who's in a cage. And all the time the door was closed, the bird kept trying to fly out, but after a while the bird just gave up. Stopped trying to fly out. And then you open the door, bird ain't moving. And I'm going nowhere. And that's what she is. She's been broken down. And so she just said, I had no friends, I had no family, I had no hope. No one's going to come and save me. What's the point? I'm going to just stay here and do whatever they tell me to do. And you got Tandy, who's still trying to fight, despite what's going on, despite her being drugged, despite she can't be, she's pinned down to a bed and can't move. She's still trying to fight the situation. And you have Tyrone out there trying to find her, but then he runs into Andre, and then Andre gets inside of his head and then makes him, like, manipulates him, his way of thinking, to make him stop thinking about Tandy and to throw him off this thing. And then you have you have surprise here. You have Mayhem makes an appearance because she's still in the dark force dimension, and then she starts changing things, changing the records to manipulate Kai to make him actually start to think about Tandy again, and puts him back on the path to pretty much find Tandy. Also very interesting. And then you have what's going on with Tyrone's parents, but especially his mom, Adina, and she had Detective Connors tied to a chair, and she's cooking dinner to try to decide, what should I do with you? Should I take vengeance for you killing my son, or even though what you did to my son, other son Tyrone, should I take a more lenient route? So are you going to tell me everything that you did in detail? I'm gonna cook, and if I feel as though we can make a good agreement on something, I might let you live. And you see him dealing with that, and you see him dealing with that situation, which was like very intense. Oh, because you see Connors wanting to do the right thing, especially with the experience, the other things he's been through inside the dark dimension. At the same time, you keep thinking to yourself, can you fully trust him? Can you? Because there was a moment he was trying to escape. Or he was going to escape too. Was he going to run away forever? Or was he going to go to the police and turn himself in? I don't know. Because if he can't take down his uncle, would he even go to jail? Would he ever be punished for the crimes that he did? Or would it just be washed away all over again? So you see that situation which is going on. But the thing about this episode that made it so good was the ending. Because we finally get to see Tyrone finally finds Tandy. Tyrone had a good action fight sequences outside the place, taking on the big bodyguard dude, which was very interesting. Way he was using his teleportation powers, way he was fighting was fantastic. And then you got Tandy freeing herself from her situation and managed to find a way to get free on her own, and then watching them finally meet up, and then Tyrone's powers get all Willy Wonka and go crazy. Now I don't know that because he uses powers too much, or because what Mayhem was doing inside the Dark Dimension was breaking. She was breaking all those records. Does that affect Ty and his mental state and how his powers work? Made him get more out of control, or did he overexert himself? I had no idea. But either who, we'll find out soon. But overall, I enjoyed this episode. It was great. I really did enjoy it a lot. It was a little bit slow, towards in the beginning, but it picked up gradually, and then it got to the end. It was just, oh my gosh, like wow, very well done. So, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the episode of Cloak and Dagger. If you haven't been watching it, check it out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it. Have fun watching it too. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say, in my dreams, in my life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.